points of emotional damage.
2 points of take emotional damage. You are so amazing. Oh my god. It's really just alone upstairs. Perfect for a motherly lecture, which Pix is certainly not dreading.
Well, I guess I want to say first off, thank you for not poofing away and running off. I know you've not been looking forward to this conversation, even though it has to happen.
I mean, no offense, Elizabeth. You've got connections. It's not like I could just poof off and vanish. We found sundown, didn't we?
True. At the very least, you just have a head start.
Maybe a day or so. And besides, it's not like I'd want to talk to the Garu more than you.
I question that one.
Really? Put yourself down.
I see how you've been looking at her.
Issa, she's nice. No idea what you could possibly be talking about there. Although I would much prefer to talk about Issa and our conversation we had with her than Thompson, because there's absolutely nothing that we need to dig into between a sire and his child.
Maybe another time. But for now, Thompson. The Thompson problem.
I don't really see why it's a problem, really.
Depending on who you ask, you'll get multiple stories of if it is, if it isn't. Personally, I'm not a fan of the blood bond because it is slavery of a sorts. You are not of your own free will, especially once you are more bound to another kindred. And I'm not sure how many times you two have done this whole thing, and I'm pretty certain it's not mutual. It's a one-way street, correct?
I mean, yeah, but he's older than both of us, and he knows what he's dealing with. Really, he wouldn't have gone to this kind of extreme if I wasn't here. It's out of safety. I get it. You're older than me. You're more experienced in this area, but I trust him more than anything when it comes to keeping me safe.
The bond is telling you that you are safe. But this is a tool that we all use. It's no different than when we bind a ghoul. I don't know if you've had a chance to do that yet, but it is the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's a tool you use. You see, I don't have the privilege.
I don't.
No, I'm talking about all of you. All you looking still normal, not like us, because you have the opportunity to just go walk out among people and, I don't know, use whatever freaky witchy powers you got to go flirt and get your way to the top. No, you see, we have to go live in fucking sewers. You saw my place. And what are the options? I have sundown. I've got that bimbo in the council. There's not a lot of options for us, and Thompson knows what he's dealing with. I don't have those choices. You do. Just... I respect you, Elizabeth. I do, really, but you don't understand what it's like to be us. Sewer rats.
I will give you that one. I don't. I have a little bit more of a privileged life than what you do. But you know what? As far as sewers go, yours isn't too bad. You keep it well stocked.
I try to keep a good drink bar, I guess. But I don't see why you're so worried about it. It's different.
It's always different for everybody. That's always done this kind of thing. It's always different. Always different. It can never happen to me. It's always somebody else. It's always different.
I'm not Toreador.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my sire tried to bond me first, and that didn't go too well. when I figured out what was going on and what it was all about, when I was able to gather the willpower to push against it, I pushed. I pushed, and then here I am. Years later, after I've been able to kick it, here I am because it's still a conflict. It's still a point of contention back home. I got taken out of the game there and put here, essentially to take me off the field while other shit gets worked out. All because of how this all went down.
Yeah, because you're involved in the game out of necessity, because you're players in it. We're people like Sundown and I, we're pawns. We get
You don't
shifted
have to
around,
be.
we can give info. Well, it's not like we're gonna exactly be welcomed out. We don't get to walk out with some pretty redheaded vixen on our arms or whatever. It's a game for you pretty folks. The rest of us, we just have to do it out of survival. Look, thing with us, it's always clan over sect. And Thompson wouldn't have gone to this kind of extreme if he didn't see the necessity in it. He sent me to Milwaukee knowing that the people were going to try to work against us, and I want to make sure that we're safe, and the only way we could do that was through this connection. It's not... He's not trying to control me. I can break it whenever I want, and at this point, Pixie is, like, standing up on the table. She's definitely a little hysteric at this point. Maybe tears are starting to start in her eyes.
Then do it. Stop it. Show me that you can do it.
You're just trying to get me away from him.
Yeah, I am.
You just want me all for your fucking self. And Pix is just gonna flump down in her seat.
I want you for yourself. I want you to be in control of yourself. We are all pawns. All of us are pawns. But are we? Or are some of us pawns? Are some of us bishops? Are some of us knights? I mean, obviously I'm queen, but...
You know, he said people like you were going to say something like that. Presented as all equal. Now, you like to toy with people like us because you know you have the advantage. You always have the home ground advantage. Look, Elizabeth, I appreciate your concern. And really, from a friend standpoint, I would give the same to you. But I'm an adult. I'm part of this life now, and I can make my own decisions about my bond with Thompson. What we have is between us, and we don't need you sticking your pretty well-bred nose into it.
I understand where you're coming from. At the very least, from our talk, I hope a seed has at least been planted that there is something else. Next time you do something, next time you talk to him, next time you think about him, think about if it's actually what you are thinking or whether it's the control that he has over you. Like, how long have you actually known him? Did you know him pre-embrace?
I mean, no, but, you know, it's fate. It's that kind of thing. And what? Would it be better if he'd groomed me into the position? Is that what your sire did?
No, not at all. No, he essentially grabbed me off the street one day and didn't give me the choice, didn't give me the option.
Not too different from what happened with us, but it was out of desperation.
Whose, yours or his?
I don't know why we're talking about this. Look, I'm thankful to have you guide me through this kind of thing, but I can handle this myself.
What about trying to handle it without the bond? Like, still have your relationship with him, but drop the drinking habit.
I don't want to talk about this anymore, and Pix is just gonna hop out from the booth and start walking down with her arms crossed.
Yeah, I won't follow.
Oh my god. Was that okay, by the way? I yelled a bunch. Like, I'm so sorry if that was too much.
No, I think it was good.
Oh my god, that was really good.